We're already live, but I'll let you work on it.
Oh, that's embarrassing to already go live while
Just
I'm talking.
scream to the
I
wolves.
could have been talking about buttholes,
If
and you
you
just let
wasn't
me have
trolling
it.
Wow.
in the chat, you would have
This
been in the
sprint has
backstage.
already gone off the rails.
It's
Just
No,
started.
there will be order on my lives.
First
where
off-
did all these rules come from?
First off, I'm your elder, so be careful. Okay.
I understand that, but this is my house. Thank you guys for joining our live sprints for Blackoween. We got some of the crew here.
How do you do this? I'm really confused.
Click where your image is at the bottom. Click the little 3-dot thing.
Yeah. Bree is working on adding the title of the book she'll be reading during our sprints to her name. As you guys can see, I'll be reading all the things we need. Robin will be reading The Reformatory. Bree is reading Feed Him to the Beast. And Alana's reading Hollywood Homicide. Now that we've gotten Bree's very loud clacking out of the way, hey Ray.
Be easy, man. I'm your elder.
That was not, you can add that in.
That was a shot. That was a stray I didn't deserve.
You sent shots when you started typing, because why you type so aggressively?
What did I say?
You were with your fingers just now.
When?
Just now.
You don't have proof.
Well, Ray just said it's the furious typing for me, so I don't know.
Welcome to Sprints High Fat. Hello. It's black.
Now stop lurking.
We got the whole diaspora spectrum on the live.
Not the whole diaspora spectrum.
Yeah.
We even have biracial representation. I'm very proud of us tonight.
She's biracial.
She's
biracial girl. Biracial.
Right in the center. But yes, we're here.
Biracial with the black mom, because apparently that makes a difference.
It does make a difference.
Apparently, that makes a hell of a difference.
They say that makes a difference.
That makes a difference.
Makes a difference. If you put two biracial people together, one with a white mom and one with not a white mom,
you know the difference. Because one wash their feet and the other one don't.
I'm gonna have to private the lives and leave this guy here.
I didn't make those rules. Those rules was already out there.
So everybody heard the furious typing.
I don't know what I was furiously typing. That's the thing.
Your name
you were reading.
You were just typing.
And it was loud?
Yes.
Damn. Well, that's above me.
Typing classes came in.
I've heard the Spite House is really good. I've heard
it's good.
Okay, hold up. Give me a second now. I explained it in my video, but I can, and I explained it all over the tickety top, but I can explain it again. For those of you in the chat, let's say, well, shit, hold on. This is not a Blackoween book, but it is a Black author, so we're going to roll with that. So, Rage of Dragons, that's been sitting near me because I'm ready for that group read, Robin and Ray. So let's say you're like, hey, this book fits all the prompts in Noir Apothecary. It also fits all the prompts in Joe's Library. It also fits all the prompts in Laissez-Faire Streetcar. That's 3 different areas where this book fits all of the prompts. However, you can only choose 2 locations at a time. So you would have to choose which 2 locations you want to use. You can combine prompts. That means there are some books that fits all of the prompts in an area. There are some books that fit 3, some fit 2, some fit 4, whatever it is. If you can justify it, you can multiply the prompts I mean, you can combine the prompts in each area for a book, but one book per 2 areas only. I hope that makes sense.
Indeed.
If it doesn't,
Thank you.
I don't fuck
Happy
up.
Blackoween. I can't believe we're over the hump of halfway through the month. We're getting ready to do some real fun live shows. You didn't have to eat her up like this. You didn't need to eat her up like this. That's crazy.
It's a good thing she can't read, but
My mom raised me with him.
Right?
That's stray.
That's
stray was one cause.
That's not even a stray. That's an assassination.
That was an assassin. If I ever. And Alana with the backup. I gotta get off of the internet.
But why are the names? Why does she have the name that I feel like Alana should have had? She's the more dramatic name. But maybe that's.
Wait, what?
My sister-in-law, her name is more black. It has more ebonics in it than yours.
So that makes sense.
I don't even remember her name. It was a distant memory.
Lalandra.
That's some black shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Where I grew up, Alana was black enough. We're good.
And that's it. And that's on period.
Hey. Ready Dragons for next month. We're gonna get ready and do would you guys like to do a 45 or 60-minute sprint?
60, 100, 90, 3 hours.
Would you guys like to do a 45-minute sprint?
What you're not gonna do is mute me when I'm talking. This blank just muted me. I ain't never in my life been muted.
Because how you come up with 100 when that wasn't an option?
Someone said 120.
I gotta get off these sprints, y'all. I've been muted and I feel attacked.
Brie, I'm saving you. Wasn't you sprinting for 2 hours earlier today? You did 2-hour sprints.
And I was quite productive. Thank you.
It's already gone off the rails.
You're welcome. It was 6 hours of great sprints between me and my patrons.
6 hours.
And you know what? Now I see why we don't have a house speaker. Because you can't trust a certain amount of people in the same room to get things done.
How are we catching these strays like this? Like, what are we doing to be catching these strays?
That's wild.
I think the 4 of us collectively could be a better government than what we've got going on.
We can.
Absolutely.
Hey, girl.
I'm seeing a lot of 60.
I vote 60.
It wasn't a forced mute.
It was, Kathleen. She muted my ass. I was talking.
But nothing about it was forced. It was a click of a button.
I'm going to just mute myself for the rest of this.
Okay, not 57.
I know that was Ray.
You got to stop letting her trigger you like this. You know what? It's fresh on my mind because I just saw that they did a vote for the floor. And I've never seen them hold so many votes that yield no fruits. I'm so confused.
Voting's supposed to be the foundation of our entire country. You can't do it correctly.
What do you do when you come in? And like voting takes hours. Doesn't it take them like 4 or 5 hours to get everybody's vote? Just for us to be like, yep, we'll be back here tomorrow.
I'd be like, no, because y'all did it right the first time.
Roll my vote over.
Like this wasn't my problem. I didn't choose to do. Like, no, absolutely not.
60. I know children who could govern better. No, but also, have you read Lord of the Flies?
I teach the children. You might not want them governed at the moment.
They can't read.
Exactly.
Who can't read?
The children.
Child. What do you do when you are afraid of the older and younger generation? Both instill fear. Hello, thanks for joining. You feel attacked? Why?
Were you voting?
Let me get our timer. We're gonna do a 60-minute sprint. I'm gonna work on pulling that up. I mean, not type like Bree.
It's the shots tonight.
If only. If only our government could be functional with one good conflict resolution. Maybe everybody just needs therapy. Keep going.
I support that.
I'm scared. Well, I hear stories from like my educated friends, which includes Alana, that makes me very terrified for the future.
Same.
Very, very terrified. Because I have to be there while they put the country. Oh, really?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Really?
Condolences.
With you?
Oh, wow. That was a stray that you caught unintentionally. That was
There's no name.
But if it makes you feel any better, no one's safe.
Clearly.
That's why I'm putting myself on mute.
But since you're here, how many hours does it take?
You get a break.
Yeah, well, don't they get like recess? I guess is that
I have no idea. That's why I'm
That's not it. If we could
That's true.
Oh,
avoidance was my thing as a kid.
What was?
Avoidance.
Did you say was your thing or is your thing?
No, it's still my thing.
Oh, okay.
I'm better, but it's a reflex.
Not a reflex.
Dang, not no breaks.
no breaks.
Oh, bruh, that's wild.
So sorry.
Okay, guys. I'm starting our timer. See you guys in 60 minutes. Welcome back from our first sprint.
So very successful.
You said what?
I said so very successful.
It was. It was. I was doing so good until my husband just sent me a TikTok that just ruined my whole mood. So, yeah. How'd you do?
I'm like 50 something% into my book, so got a couple of chapters read.
What about you, Alana?
I don't know how far I'm in, but I did get like a couple chapters in.
Cool. Ashley, thank you for joining us. Nice to have you here. Please, act like you have home training tonight.
Wow. That was a shot.
I thought you were just going to ask her to put the name of her book in there.
That's what I thought too. Like, dang, what did I do?
Go ahead and add that to the spreadsheet, Ashley.
Wow.
No, because it's not you, Ashley. Everybody else came in hot. So I need to.
Pooh.
Did it?
Y'all came in real hot.
How did we come in hot?
Bree did too. But if you could put
LifeAsMonae was very fucking mean to me, and I'm going on mute.
I feel like everybody else was cool. Monet was the one that was hot. We all came in.
Let's ask the chat, because I don't recall that to my recollection. I know Bree was typing aggressively. That's all I remember.
I just showed my face and I just got attacked.
Oh, okay. It takes about 2 hours to go.
Not you changing the subject. That's crazy. That is in fact crazy. Because we can talk about the fact
I ignored it.
No, we're going to talk about the fact that Monet had the audacity to say that she wasn't a bully. That's very much so bully behavior.
I honestly was reading the comment. I'm sorry, I did not mean to overshadow your moment.
What? That's another stray. That's another stray. Because I wasn't trying to. I'm done. I'm going on mute myself. Carry on. I'm done.
By the end of these sprints, everybody will be on mute except for me.
Y'all are trying to force me. Hello, to be the villain. Thanks for joining.
But you are giving villain energy.
But I'm not doing anything. I read a comment.
To be fair, I'm making tea and I didn't see the comment, so I really don't know what we're talking about.
So you just want to attack me. That's what it is.
As you would say, when they go low, go to hell. So I thought
I've ever said that before. I don't think I've ever said that before. But I agree. Oh, the Dark 30. I'm glad you liked it. 30% into Jumpy God's Revenge. Who's the author of this?
Tracy Baptiste.
Oh, you be knowing. You're a real librarian. Nice. What was for dinner? No, I haven't. No, I'm not going to ask you who I've thrown a stray at because you're the wrong person. You have good memory.
You know she has a list.
I wonder if Ray, have you been logging the strays into the chart for everybody else?
They're not strays. I'm about to pick up the Spite House because y'all can't keep telling me that it's so good and I have not read it.
I quite enjoyed it. And I think
it was for sure a banger. For sure. It was good.
Would you guys rate it?
I think I gave it like a 4.
4.5.
Oh, okay, that's really good. I'm gonna read it. No, I'm not mad at Ashley. I'm gonna get even. It's on my list of things to get even for.
Is this second trip gonna happen? I'm concerned.
Because all I did was show up.
I'm not paying money again for it to dissolve.
My revenge against Ashley is so separate from the group. You guys won't even know.
That's wild.
Can we have a? No, we can't. Not with this group. Not with this group. They can't help it. Every time they open their mouth, strays just come out.
I cannot believe
Nothing but
this
pleasant.
mug, not the girl with the laid wig on the internet telling us that we are the ones who are throwing the stray.
Ray assassinated my brother's wife an hour ago.
I
What
think
does that have to
it
do
was
with you?
Robin. It was Robin, really. Robin really on calls for it.
Robin's mouth be out of pocket. Robin's mouth be out of pocket. Robin be creating this image for the internet, but we have proof your mouth is out of pocket.
No, because what did I even say?
It was a literary stray about somebody's ability,
Oh,
and I couldn't say nothing else.
Ray is the keeper of ways for sure. I wish she wasn't. The other night, Ray told me that I currently am winning on like the quotations list. I'm so scared. How I beat Robin?
Monet had a whole streak going.
How did I beat Robin? That's crazy. That's how I know I need to dial it back.
The worst mouths of the group.
But will you?
Yes, I will. Turkey burgers. I've never had a turkey burger. I tried one time. My sister told me I wasn't gonna like it because they dry. But I hope yours isn't dry.
Oh, I just finished reading Conjure Women. I liked it.
For most of them, they are dry. In fact. Well, no, for real. Yeah, no, listen. I don't eat pork, so I'd be like, let me see what the turkey's about. And it was so dry, I thought I was swallowing a Popeye's biscuit.
I believe you. Because when I made you that turkey bacon that one morning, it yielded nothing.
How did I spray vicariously of somebody else just there? How did it wrap right on around back to me?
It's not a stray. I'm just saying I've never had turkey bacon, but when we were at the cabin, I made Bree some turkey bacon, and I was worried that it wasn't even cooking. It was giving plastic. There was not a sweat.
It's hard to make turkey breast, turkey in general, moist. It's a very dry bird.
I can't. That word.
Oh, sorry.
I don't like that word.
Make it liquidy.
Thank you.
A liquid.
Why didn't we just go with like hydrated? Make it. I don't know. I just feel like we could have.
I did see at the Walmart that there's this Cajuns by Tony Satcherit's company, Zatarans, is that what it is? That do the injections.
Can you inject turkey breasts like you would a turkey to make it hydrated? Oh, okay.
Yeah, on Thanksgiving, that's all I buy is a single breast. I'm not buying that big ass bird.
No, that's fair. Dijon onion crunch chicken with greens and mashed sweet potatoes.
That's kind of sound good.
Yeah, it sounds real fancy.
Ashley, what you think is in here?
Wait, what?
Is in here. Sorry about my tag from Marshalls. I can't take it off, so I just keep.
Didn't you just say you made tea?
Damn, I thought I did.
That's why I look like, huh? You said you just made tea.
It's so good.
It was not. No, we don't. No, we don't. We don't want no quotes. Not they are. So everybody agrees the turkey's dry.
It can be.
I prefer a veggie burger.
Same.
No, but do you eat them dry or do you like?
You need honey with a Popeye's
You can't
biscuit.
eat them dry, otherwise you would die. Like,
First off, as a previous employee of the Popeyes establishment, if you take it right out the oven once you put it in, it is slightly liquidy, and it is good. It has like a 30-second window before it is drier than the Sahara Desert. Do you hear me?
Turkey bacon is disgusting. So what's special about your turkey burgers? The people want to know. It is worse. It is worse.
It implies pus a little bit. I'm gonna go on mute. I'm gonna mute myself. I'm gonna do that, y'all.
You have to know how to make a turkey burger. You can't cook it like you cook beef burgers, so they'll be dry. So, like, do you steam them when you're cooking them? Yeah. How about that word, Ashley?
You're right. See,
This is good.
Eliz was in their bag.
Okay, we need to know the secret. Popeye's biscuits are good, dry and all. I think if I had to pick a biscuit of like the chicken restaurants, I would probably go with Church's.
Oh, Church's, hands down. Hands down. Church's got that honey built in. They know what's up.
Church's got it. They get it right. They get it right. The biscuits be good.
But I feel like you may have better biscuits, Miss Betty Crocker.
Oh, me?
Yes, you.
Monet is probably over there making her own flour. So
yes,
At this point, really.
Said I went to the sugar cane and I shucked it myself. Like, what?
I'm like, how you? I feel like you complimented me and insulted me in the same breath.
Because she called you Betty Crocker.
She called me Betty Crocker.
What's wrong with Betty?
Nothing.
You could have picked anybody else outside of Betty Crocker.
All right.
Is there a famous black chef?
There is.
What's their name?
Tia Housley.
Never heard of her.
I mean, Tia Mowry. Her quick fix meals.
Exit.
I'm gonna mute myself.
You got to go. Because I know you did not just say Tia Mowry.
Look, she worked hard for the money.
Well, I was the first pronunciation Housley. That's why I was like, "Who's Tia Housley?" I don't never heard of
One of them is giving black, and the other one is giving black adjacent. I
Is
forget
this a
which one
ball
it is.
of black beans rolled together and pressed out into the shape of a burger? Because that sounds nasty.
Black beans are burgers are.
Why are you insulting her favorite burger?
I don't know how you caught that straight. I don't know how you caught that straight.
Maybe I didn't. I said if this is this, then that's nasty. But it might not be that.
I don't remember if being said, but I believe you. If you listen, you said it.
I did. I said if this means is that like beans, black beans rolled and pressed out, that sounds nasty. Sounds like refried beans that's been shaped.
It was the pause.
This mug is crazy.
Okay, a fan. Yes,
Jessica.
Bree is not. Her diction is not agreeing with the crowd tonight.
What you saying is I'm dumb. Now we need to bring that to the front of the table.
That's absolutely not what I said.
I'm just kidding. But I didn't know another word I was thinking of, and pus came out. So who knows?
By themselves. What?
Are we not in agreement that most veggie burgers is giving dry? Or you put a little tomato on it, you get a little juice from that tomato, it might make things a little different.
If you need a tomato to hydrate your burger,
what's wrong with a tomato?
Nothing, but it shouldn't be the hydrating factor.
You know what I want one day? A tomato sandwich. Because those who live in the North and the Carolinas be talking about this tomato sandwich.
I see pictures.
I need one.
People be destroying them things like
they be killing them. And it be like they know how to pick the right tomato. It's not like some random ass tomato you get from the store. Like you got to choose them heirlooms. Is what I've been looking.
Yeah,
with a little salt and pepper.
They put a salt and pepper and mayo, and they go to town. And I'm convinced.
And I need to try it. Maybe with a little bit of complete Monamus.
Y'all have never had tomato sandwiches?
No,
you got to make that at the next retreat.
I mean, as good as they look, y'all be going in.
Nothing but bread, mayonnaise, and tomatoes. It be busting.
Oh, you need that. I need that. We need
It's
to.
so good.
All
You
the
gotta make
elders
that
in my
for us.
family, when they make them, they be excited about that tomato sandwich.
It's
I
so
need
good.
that. I need you, Ashley. You got to make that at our next leadership retreat.
I'm not making
Yeah,
shit around
leadership
y'all. You
retreat.
can forget that. I'm not finna
Why?
embarrass myself.
No, this is
I embarrass myself cooking with my Namus, knowing that I'm not of her league. But I tried. I think we all got to try.
Do we?
Yeah,
Cause
I was
Thank you,
we
Robin.
all-
Do we in fact have to
listen,
try?
Monamus was running circles around me. I said, I guess I cook a little bit after I met this mug. I cook
I
some.
do not judge anybody's cooking. Please.
He is a liar
That's
on
a
the
lie.
internet.
Monet.
Crazy how you lie like that.
Listen,
Okay,
you need to start
okay, let me
keeping tabs.
rephrase that. I don't judge my friends and family's cooking. That's what I meant to say.
Just told that girl that
That's
her-
another lie.
So either we're not your friends or you're lying. I don't.
Yeah.
Whose cooking did I judge?
Not mine. I wasn't cooking.
In the restaurant where I'm paying money, I expect you to step or I'm gonna be on your neck. But everybody else, I don't care.
Monet. What was left in your freezer a few months ago? Because that's family. And that was judgment.
I'm going on mute.
Not you pulling out the receipts. I love it because
Because I cannot let you sit
we
here
need a
and
receipt.
say that you don't have
We need a receipt holder. That's what I'm talking. Somebody said tomatoes are trash. Jessica, blasphemous.
Let me tell you something. Because that girl went in there to make waffles and asked me where the yeast was. I will never eat anything. Because if your goal is waffles and you're asking me if I have yeast, something has gone wrong.
Maybe there was an infection.
Maybe
involved.
her mom taught her how to make it with you.
Her mom didn't teach her how to make anything.
Maybe, well, maybe there was an infection involved and she needed something.
Oh, Red Lobster, their biscuits are cool. I haven't been in years. Are we talking about the tomato sandwiches? Or are we talking about
turkey?
Turkey,
breast.
okay.
No, I think we're talking about the tomato sandwiches with that one. No,
Liz was talking about the turkey.
The turkey burgers. Yeah, I didn't even know they were cooking. They have like a cooking show.
yeah, it's called Tia Quick Fix. Now I judge half of it. I'm gonna say that publicly, but the other half look good.
Okay, you cook turkey burgers at a low temp, less time, and they come out juicy.
Oh,
Color. Look at this.
ranch powder.
Put us up on game, Tiggies.
Is somebody trying to get in my door?
Should we be worried?
I was like, are we about to watch a crime take place?
We better not.
Someone's messing with my door, but I got this bat right here, so
We got like 67 witnesses
Right.
total.
I got this bat right here, so I ain't tripping.
Red Lobster is you don't like cheese? I'm sorry. You don't like cheese?
Maybe Jessica's lactose intolerant.
That was a jump scare. That really was.
Listen, I need cheese. A life without cheese, I don't want to live. Like, there's a literal dystopian world that exists that doesn't have cheese. Take me out of it.
Well, you would hate my diet.
I cannot do it. Mm-mm.
That's so
I do not eat cheese. There's no cheese in my house. No
And I
milk.
feel like there's no substitute for cheese. I've seen the knockoff cheeses of the world. They don't melt. They don't have the stringy goodness.
saw.
It was that one time, that one pizza. Let
I was about to say the pizza. Monet is talking about that daggone pizza.
it go.
Nobody knew that though. Y'all gave it a name.
Wait, what?
But then you said earlier you don't judge your family and friends. So what am I?
You ate that pizza, and I was watching you from afar. I was concerned that she was gonna be hungry that night. But when you went in, I said, okay. I was ready to make you an alternative meal. I would have ate that.
Yo, when is the next sprint? Because I keep catching these strays.
Bell pepper, cilantro. Okay, I'm gonna try a turkey burger.
No.
Who Why not?
We don't need the play-by-play of how disgusting it is.
Not both the burgers be giving carbs.
Yeah, both the burgers are terrible.
I still prefer a beef burger.
Sometimes the beef just sits like in your stomach. No,
Yeah, it's heavy.
just
But why does it have to be summer? Why does it have to be summer for a tomato sandwich?
because the season, girl, the season.
It tastes better in the summer.
Yeah.
A tomato sandwich is where I draw the line.
Liz, that could be some white woman stuff. No,
Because it just sounds like your bread would be soggy from like.
Liz, let's have a conversation.
I did not need that imagery because now the roof of my mouth. I just want to take my tongue.
You that to us. Why would you do? That's what my granny says. That's how she say why.
You know what, Bree? We're gonna go get us some heirloom tomatoes in the summer of next year. We're gonna try this because everybody lives by it. It's actually a southern, like not southern, but like from the Carolinas down to Georgia. It's a very popular.
Agreed.
Yeah. That's crazy. You don't put salt and pepper on a tomato because that makes a drastic difference.
I'm trying to figure out what Jessica eating. Yes, that was
Actually make us some spaghetti. Well, not us, because you know I can't trust the red sauce individuals of the world. But you should make spaghetti.
That was a shot.
You from New Orleans with that?
No.
Oh, because we don't trust other people red sauce. You're not supposed to eat it.
For the same reasons, I grew up with Haitians and Jamaicans.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
and Ashley's too close to the Jamaican tree for me. But you should.
Wow.
You should definitely make spaghetti.
I don't think everybody would like it. I put cinnamon in mine.
Oh, to like enhance the flavor?
Mm-hmm.
And on that note, I'll mute myself.
Wow.
And
that was a stray. That was a stray.
It wasn't even me.
For what reason? But for what reason? I have said
because
nothing.
I always say something about the cinnamon. So I said I'm gonna shut up.
I thought you were telling me you put like sugar in it or something.
You put sugar in it. You
got
put
sugar in it.
Spaghetti a little bit to get the tart out. You don't want it to be sweet.
And sugar. Jessica,
so what's the
in my opinion right now, you have no taste in any foods. So if I put cinnamon in my spaghetti, what difference does it make? I'm now finna come for your neck.
How did you catch that stray?
Now Jessica's catching strays.
Jessica, girl, you better call the hospital. Are you okay?
I want to know why you're drinking a Red Bull.
Can I just live?
No.
Can I just exist?
I feel like this is retribution for my Apple comment. That was a lot.
You were tearing that apple up.
My apple, and Ashley came in.
It was an apple.
I texted and I said, Alana, is that apple really that good? Because Alana was tearing that shit up.
I'm self-conscious. I gotta limit who I eat in front of from now on.
I do eat them. I didn't grow up with them in my house. My New Orleans family don't make them.
Are you okay, Ashley?
I'm like, who had a child? Me. Listen, because of world affairs, my husband's at and later, so it's just me and the kiddos. I'm going back to this.
You got a lot of stuff to do tonight, Ashley. I can't hear you at all.
You're muted.
Did anybody see me spit the Red Bull all over the screen?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
I realized that it came out very dramatic and I needed to no, Jessica's out of pocket.
Not the truth is bulletproof, Jessica.
Fake cheese from hell.
Okay. He's up, Mika. Or
no,
Mike.
I cannot live a life without cheese.
I can't either. I can't either.
I can very well.
Do you? Because the way that cheese was not melted.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. I like to put Like I make a really good vegan artichoke dip. Anybody who's had it says, "Breathe for real." There's no cheese in it. There's no dairy. That is the only one that I really like. As far as melting. Other than that, I don't. I use cheese like those vegan cheese for sandwiches. I don't really.
Okay, you're not like cooking it. Jessica, what do you eat?
That's what I made. That's why I made that comment, because at the end you talking about my cinnamon and my spaghetti. But what do you eat besides those dry ass biscuits from Popeyes?
Ooh, Jessica, how did you come back?
That was a direct shot.
That was direct.
Other people, no, because that's dangerous. That is a danger to society.
Is it?
It is.
Live your best life, Courtney.
First off, you need to mind the toilet. Courtney. What you doing, baby girl? You
good.
the mass destruction in the nearest toilet. And them WMDs, girl, you gotta chill.
Your body rejects cheese, but you love it, so you keep eating. That works when you're young.
That works when you're young, because let me tell you, I tried to play those games, and 10 years ago, those games, I shelved myself. I ain't afraid to say it. I said it on my own. It was a situation. Do you hear me? It was like, oh, girl in that movie, blue, 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 blue. It was me, baby. I had to release myself for the shackles that put me in that. So don't get those, because it can be a real shitty situation. You know what I'm saying? And there's not enough wipes in the world that can handle a situation when the situation is upon us.
Bree just got this live privated. So thank you all.
How was that privated? That's just me saying be careful of cheese. It is rough.
I can't have you on the internet on my channel in 4K talking about a shitty situation. I can't do that to you.
We are literally talking about cheese. It is it's what is it? Bound to come up.
Or out.
See?
Wait, what's your favorite type of cheese? I love a good swish for a sandwich. I love Gouda.
Gouda is always gonna win.
Gouda is
always gonna win. Smoked Gouda?
I've never had Gouda cheese before.
In a baked macaroni and cheese, the Gouda got to be in there.
Not Chanel cheese, huh?
I knew it was coming. I'm glad you took it, because I was coming next with it. As long as you don't look like marshmallow macaroni and cheese.
In my mind, the silence after our Nigerian friend said she was gonna bake the mac and cheese for Thanksgiving. All the diasporans were like,
all the Americans were like,
I felt the black divide.
And it was the ignoring of my question. Are you gonna bake it? And I kept repeating it. Is there seasoning? Are you gonna bake it? And then I said, we don't always come together, but the Black Americans came together in that moment, and we said that was
you could have heard an ant piss on cotton when our Nigerian friend said she was gonna make the most sacred dish on a Black American holiday.
And the fact that I thought it was marshmallows, I will never let it go, because what was that?
You know what? We can't do Chanel like that. We got to have a culture day so she can get her jollof rice on, because it won't be the mac and cheese. It can't be.
Jollof rice is really good.
I don't like milk either, Jessica.
Yeah.
Milk is trash.
Milk is disgusting.
You trying to make it sound healthy so we want a pickle sandwich?
Now, I ain't gonna lie. I do keep pickles in my fridge. I like the small, mini, whole pickles. No other pickle will do.
Like the gherkins?
What's gherkins?
Wow.
Alrighty.
You can't trust. The red.
What's gherkins?
It's a brand of pickles.
Oh no, it's a brand that from Milwaukee that makes really good pickles. That's what I buy.
I think we were talking about the pickle sandwich when Bree made that comment. Okay.
It wasn't
Munster, it has like a spice or like a kick to it. That's not my favorite in certain dishes. But I love a good Kobe. I don't do pepper jack.
What?
I don't need my cheese to kick back. I want my cheese to get in there and sit down and act like it got sense.
I love pepper jack.
Sound like you might be allergic too. Yeah. Let me see what it looks like.
Cinnamon in your ground. No, I believe I could see why she would put cinnamon in the ground beef. Just not too much. But like, couldn't you just put allspice?
I thought I had a second thing.
You could. I don't think I've ever done it with allspice though.
Oh, okay. I love it.
That's really sad.
What part of tray? Not all.
No. It was me. It was my stray to Jessica because I said, "What do you like to eat beside those dry ass biscuits from Popeyes?"
Damn.
Damn, I'm
Then she said it again.
Oh my gosh, Robin.
She said double time.
Stay right there. Leave it alone.
No, for real. My husband is also lactose, and he be committing crimes against humanity in this household.
I used to do that because I used to be, before I fully gave up dairy and was like, I just have to live this life. Telehente had a southern brunch, like ice cream. Oh my God. My friend used to tell me to suffer in silence because I'd sit there and eat it and have to call off work for 2 days. But it was great going in.
Jessica, you too grown to just eat chicken. You too grown.
Jessica, come back. Come straight back. Don't let her stray you like this on the internet.
I don't like spicy foods either. Okay, seafood.
Acid reflux is real. Acid reflux is real.
I love this support for Gouda. I've never had this cheese. Is it fancy? It sounds like the gourmet section cheese.
It sounds like a slice of that cheese that Chanel put in that macaroni.
Smoked Gouda's. Blue cheese, I haven't like fell in love with. Like I'll eat it, but I've never like been like, damn, I really want some blue cheese right now. Like
I never liked the name, so that's where
blue cheese on a burger hits.
I've had goat cheese on a burger, and that shit's like,
Ooh.
wow.
She's by herself in that lead.
It was really good.
I agree.
Is that like the soft cheese that has like all the? It has a very distinct flavor. Doesn't it?
You did not enjoy the brie, Monet. It wasn't your favorite.
Thank you. Support
like
for the
brie.
Gouda and the goat cheese. No, she really did. I felt the crack in the Black nation when she said that.
Not the nation.
And then she looked me in my eyes and she said, well, I fed it to the Black Americans before and they ate it. That's
She did say that.
That's great for them. It was given my other Black friends eat it. Chanel, I don't care.
Was this Northern Blacks?
I didn't ask. I don't care.
It matters.
Almond. I love almond milk. Except when it's unsweetened, because that just tastes nasty.
I'd rather eat oat milk. Almond milk is fucking up the earth.
It takes a lot of harvesting.
So I stopped drinking almond milk a long time ago because
you put peppermint in the middle of the pickle?
No, people do this. This is a thing. I don't. Because I'm not out here.
When you say people,
no.
it's us?
Wow.
I thought it was by proxy. Courtney.
No. It's
Thank you for answering this question. No, not to do that. I've never had feta on a pizza.
it's delicious, especially with some prosciutto.
Prosciutto on pizza is underrated. And I just need people to understand that. If you ever get a chance to go to Italy, please get that on a pizza and text me about the fantastic party you're going to have in your mouth. It's
Wait,
great.
where are they going, Brie?
Don't make her repeat it.
Italy. I was being facetious.
Goat cheese is pretty good. I like them on the burger I had it on. It's a Spanish cheese, but it is fancy. I figured that's what it sounded.
When we think about costs, we talking about $12 for 2 slices.
It's probably a block of cheese.
Yeah, it's like a block of cheese.
Oh, you've had it, Robin?
Mm-hmm. I get it from Whole Foods.
And here we are. The bougie has entered the chat.
The bougie has arrived.
The bougie has entered the chat.
Really they have a very good cheese selection.
Whole Foods?
Yes.
That's some real stuff to say. I'm trying not to get my name misblocked on the internet, but it's giving adjacent.
I have also never heard of a peppermint pickle, nor am I interested. It just seemed like two foods that just don't belong.
Liz, don't try
a
it.
single situation in which I would have a pickle and say, "Ooh, give me a peppermint." What environment must one be in?
I had a thought, but I'm gonna keep it to myself.
You already shared more than enough.
I think my oat milk is bad.
How can you tell?
Huh?
I said, how can you tell?
Because when I had a bowl of cereal at 2 a.m., the milk was kind of funny. And then when I put it in my tea, it's still giving kind of funny. Maybe that's why I got Rhea today. Let me get off of it. Let me.
I'm from the South, but I'm also from Florida, and people say that's not the South. I don't know why, but
because Florida is its own place.
Yeah, but the black people there are definitely Southern. Now, those that live with the Gators, they are different. Yeah, I cannot do it. I cannot do it. Goat cheese. With cooked beets? Are you white?
Oh, we're still here. Okay.
Don't answer that if you don't want to. But the people are dying to know.
Is it bad if a Mean Girls reference just played through my head?
No, what reference?
It was the God Karen. You can't just ask people why they're white.
What's another good candy for pickle?
None.
I've seen people like crush up like Jolly Ranchers and make like candied pickles. I've seen that.
Why are we candying pickles? Why is that a thing?
This has gone too far.
It's like a candied apple, but it's a candied pickle.
It's gone too far.
I like peppermint and pecans.
Go back on mute.
God.
Everybody else gets to express what they like, right? Right? You see, everybody else is expressing what they like and what they eat. As soon as I open up, but as soon as I open up my mouth, it's like go back on mute.
Drop kick that HOE.
Let me tell you, because I just feel like, damn, like, do I need to grease my face up?
No, ma'am, you don't.
Hey, tell you right now, Ashley, I love you from the bottom of my heart. But if you were like, Bree, I'm about to fight you, I'm running. What are you? I'm on the lights and I'm down the goddamn street. What? I'm Ray Charles to the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gone.
You ain't got to threaten me. Express whatever you want to eat.
Boy, jeez. All I said I like one thing. Literally, I like peppermint and pecan. Go back on mute. What the fuck?
I feel like that's better than candied pickles.
Exactly.
Peppermint and pecan, like you're just eating peppermints and eating pecans.
I actually like get the pecans whole and shell them and everything, and have a peppermint and a pecan, and yeah, me and my daddy do that.
I want to try that.
It's good. It's good. It's a very interesting mix that I never. My dad is from Georgia, and he used to do it. And so around the holidays, we get a bag of pecans and peppermint, and we sit down and we eat them together.
Oh, that's so cute.
Ray knows what's up.
Is that where you got all the stuff for our shakuda kuda kudu?
No, I didn't. There wasn't a Whole Foods out there. I'm so sorry.
Damn. It could be. Dang, that's a specific taste we all know.
Yeah.
That's why I like to eat my breakfast before I brush my teeth. That
peppermint is not white food.
That's why I said, was it this?
Sniffer was white when she said she eat goat cheese with cooked beets.
Wait, who said that?
Pulling it back up. How did you find it that quickly?
Because I need to know who made this concoction.
Jennifer is a part of the clan of the folks.
And I respect it. I respect it. I'm never going to try this, but I didn't realize how popular. Do you buy them in bulk? This is what you eat, Jessica?
Ew, I hate the soft ones. Them church mints that dissolve.
No, those are gross.
They're disgusting.
Oh, the ones that dissolve in your mouth.
I hate it.
I hate those.
It reminds me of a grandma with no teeth going home to
Grandma.
grandma.
My great granny in church used to give me those mints.
Grandma ain't got no teeth in the back, and she going home to grandpa, minty fresh.
Are those ones that are like round, like they're like an oval shape?
Yeah.
I love those. I guess I'm the weirdo.
It's okay, Alana. You don't have to mute yourself for expressing what you like.
Thank you.
But I am judging you silently.
Wait,
And Robin, that's why you're on the quote list right there.
That wasn't even a good one.
Exactly.
Don't add that, Ray.
Listen,
I put some quotes in the chat.
now you wanted to put quotes in.
Now Ray can put, because I had to give y'all time to catch up. I'm sure somebody has said something at this point.
You have. You have.
I'm sure the go back on mute thing. I'm sure that's on the list.
That's on the list. Hands down.
The most southern thing I have in my house right now is pickled okras. I know a lot of people don't like them, but they're delicious.
I don't like okra.
I love pickled okra.
I don't like pickled things.
Pickled okra is so good.
That's the way Bree said it. I'm sorry.
It is.
We're gonna sprint at the top of the hour, so 4 minutes to sprint. If Texas can be South, see, like Florida is the South, but it's not like the dirty South. Like if we're talking about states that are like dirty South, those are specific.
Listen, don't hate on Louisiana. We ain't do nothing.
I mean, but technically, I don't understand how like Virginia and all the states in the Carolinas and Georgia are all South, and Florida is literally the most southern state in the nation, and yet we still. You're gonna call Virginia the South? But not,
I think there's just like a perception. Like me and my sister was on the phone, and this lady was like, "Oh, are y'all from New Orleans?" And we were like, "Yeah." And the lady was like, "Oh, I'm from Louisiana too, Lafayette." And me and my sister look at each other like, "What the fuck is Lafayette? Who cares about it?" I think it's really this situation of I'm better than you. That's what I think it is. I think, certain states are like, look, I'm better. Because you know how people in Miami be like, I'm not from Florida, I'm from Miami. That's how people in New Orleans are. I'm from New Orleans, I'm not from Louisiana. That's the difference. So maybe that's what's happening.
Florida is South, but not Southern. I would have to agree with that. I don't see Florida as Southern.
I get why you guys see that, but like the part of Florida that I'm from is not usually like represented. So like there's a misconception on like what Florida is like, because when you visit the tourist areas, and it's supposed to give like a tropical environment. And as long as you stay within like the Disney Busch Gardens area, you'll be safe and make it back home. But there's the parts of Florida that they don't show you that is like real southern.
So you saying that your part of Florida wants street cred?
Basically.
And Unfortunately, we're not giving it. So we have to.
It doesn't
We have to.
But like the part of Florida that I'm from, I'm actually from Orlando. Like it's nowhere. Like there would be a lot of signs telling you that you're going in the wrong direction if you were going towards my hometown. Disney is the other way. They just show you the palm trees and Mickey Mouse. They don't show.
Yeah, because when I went to Tallahassee to officiate that wedding, I said, yeah, we will hang from a couple of these trees because it was the South.
You know what is the most ghetto city to me in Florida that people don't know? Jacksonville.
Jacksonville. That's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point.
Oh, you'll never know though.
I like it. Sexy Red be talking about.
That's the problem right now. That's the problem. That's the problem.
Okay.
That's exactly I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I wouldn't even fight too many white folks from Jacksonville because they got hands. That's a survival of the fittest city. Okay, you're gonna catch the right white girl out there. Texas ain't the South too. I think like there's a lot of like Southern culture, but like I think Texas is more country than Southern from what I've seen from my experience.
I agree. As a person who spends a lot of time in Texas, I agree.
It's more country. Beats, with joy, like you typed, yeah.
First off, beats ain't just a white people thing. Now, if we're making borscht, I could get on board. But beets by itself tastes like I am eating the earth's ass, and I didn't sign up for that.
It was the happiness that was portrayed. I've never seen anybody of color be happy to eat beets, let alone top it with a little bit of goat cheese. That just felt like you were so excited and you were just like, let me sprinkle a little. It felt white. It did. But that's okay. I've never had beets. It looks nasty.
Kathleen, you said oh, wait till you get to that comment.
Okay. Also that. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. A filter don't exist. I don't even know if the girl know how to spell it at this point. It's really.
Oh, see, maybe it is. Honestly, I've never seen a black person serve me beets. A vegan and a white person for sure, though.
I can make you guys borscht. I think you would like it.
No, ma'am.
No, we're good. I'm sorry, I spoke for the collective.
Man, borscht is really good in the winter.
It was giving the same silence as Chanel.
It was.
When I make borscht, I'm seasoning it. I'm putting different meats in it, and
you don't put different cheeses in it
and baked it.
Chanel has $60 worth of gourmet cheese, and you said she put marshmallows on it.
Because, to my defense, tell me it wasn't looking a little cloudy.
It looked like marshmallow fluff.
It did. Peanut butter and pickles sounds like an interesting combination.
A lot of pregnant people eat that. You trying to tell us something?
No, I mean Kool-Aid pickles are actually very popular. Now in Florida, Kool-Aid pickles are like they sell. Okay, the candy lady, she be jumping. I don't know if y'all got a candy lady.
Man, I love a candy lady. Miss Irma, she forever in her.
No, let's talk about how candy ladies held down the hood.
Listen, Miss Irma is still living. She 82 and she's still selling candies out the back. Shout out to Miss Irma.
You will never know what it's because like you outside, right? It's 100 degrees. You thirsty, but you can't go in the house because your mama gonna tell you to stay in.
You can't bring that.
Start looking in your pocket. You find 50 cents. What you finna go buy?
Come up, candy lady. You gonna get a frozen cup?
You gonna go get a frozen cup from the candy lady? Now you outside living your best life.
And sometimes the candy lady puts a little scoop of ice cream on top. Lord, have mercy on my soul.
What, Robin, Alana, y'all ain't had no candy lady? Well, Alana, I know you didn't. You grew up in the suburbs.
Right.
I had a corner store, so.
Oh, that's fair. I mean, I've never seen a candy lady in the suburbs. That's a hood thing.
Have y'all had frozen cups? We should make that on our trip. If we
I had a neighbor who used to give me Oreos. and stuff.
Listen, we got to make you a frozen cup.
It was just nice neighbors who would give me snacks when I came to their door.
You can go to the cafe, you can get Doritos with cheese on top and a little bit of chili. Say what now?
Yeah. Yeah. Tia, I'm so sorry I missed the sprint. When I get to these comments, we're going to do the next one. Kool-Aid pickles are a big thing in the South for sure. I can get on board with peppermint. Look, Ashley, you got a buddy.
Kathleen.
Damn, that's not a good buddy?
No, I'm saying like, you know what? I'm not gonna talk myself into a hellhole with that. I'm just gonna leave it alone. Kathleen, you know what's up.
It's a vibe. Kathleen is a vibe.
That's what I'm thinking.
Kathleen is a vibe. Ride or die day one.
Actually, you had Nutella on the trip, right? You was eating something.
I did.
Yeah, she did.
It was good.
On the beignets.
Yeah. It was great.
See?
Mint and cinnamon in meat dishes is very popular in Greece.
And they are good. So maybe I should take that back. What I was talking about the spaghetti.
Yeah, it's like some of the Southern culture, it really just be giving country.
Okay, I want to see this. Do any of y'all, cause I don't eat pork anymore, but when I did, I loved hog head cheese.
No, ma'am.
Okay.
No, ma'am.
Line, I get it. We could draw the line. I get it.
That's where I draw that whole line. Hog head cheese and chitlins.
I understand.
No.
Country
absolutely
thing.
not.
Hog head cheese is a country thing.
Chitlins is delicious with hot sauce.
Absolutely not.
Okay, I understand boundary. I understand.
You buy the soft ones from Sam's Club. You keeping them in business.
It's the way I didn't know they had them in bulk. That's wild.
Y'all know a lot of going after this.
I give them out to my students. Make them something.
How bad are they, Ray?
Okay, cheese is good. That's the same thing about in Minneapolis. You can't be like, oh, I'm from Brooklyn Park. They'll be like, that is not Minneapolis. That's a suburb. People get mad. They do.
The same thing in Atlanta too.
Yeah, that's actually true. That's actually true. I was going to say something, but I can't say that on the internet.
That's why I had to keep my previous comment to myself.
Yeah.
Where I was like, I want you to be monetized.
That should give it away. You love Jacksonville, but you from Memphis. I'm not saying much, but you're saying a lot.
Said much, and you just cut that straight. You did.
you said a lot. Listen, Jacksonville, I've never felt so unsafe in my life. And it's pretty. They have a very beautiful bridge that's over the water. You will be robbed.
Oh, nacho cheese on Fritos used to be my shit as a kid.
Oh, so I should. Well, Jessica, you don't have a very wide variety of tastes.
Right.
Oh my God.
Is there a stray counter for people who are not in the group chat?
You should just add Jessica into
Jessica need to go ahead and be looped in.
Twitter saying they've been victimized by LifeAsMonae. I don't need. We eat beets in side salads in Haiti.
I thought we was finna raise hands on who's been
I was
about to raise my hand.
Oh, y'all better put your hands down. We got a group chat. I got evidence.
I think our support group starts next Thursday. Got to get some things off of our chest.
Northern Italy, they're cold weather veggies like Brussels sprouts.
Yeah, I mean, you know, those Nordic folks, they love a good beet. But to me, beets is in borscht, which I like, but beets is nasty. But when beets is in borscht, you don't taste it. It just look like a cabbage, which is in the soup. So I just put it in there for razzle dazzle, but I really don't taste it at all.
There are some people where like you can cook something into it very well, like into a dish to where it's like flush. And they can't taste it or they don't notice it. Don't ever try me like that. I will know. I'm gonna know. I'm gonna taste the beets.
You won't taste the beets.
I'm gonna taste the beets. You can try it.
I'm being honest. There is no way to taste the beets in borscht because of how it's cooked. Unless you're like, hey, I'm gonna put in some fresh beets and right away I'm gonna eat this. But there's no way to taste the beets in the borscht.
Brussels sprouts are nasty too.
I agree.
No, they're not. They're delicious.
Absolutely.
Maybe y'all not season them.
Cool cups. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Kool-Aid cup. It's Cool Cups?
No, that's not real.
We call them flips in Florida because we usually flip them upside down.
That's not real.
No, that's what they call. They call flips. I didn't have grits until college.
Grits are disgusting.
Hey,
I've never had grits.
Not too much.
Whoa.
I grew up on Monique. I grew up on porridge.
I didn't have
family.
Well, porridge is good too.
Where are you from? Calling them chili bears? Where in America are you from?
Dang.
I grew up in
that was
an all-black neighborhood. I was going to say, I've never seen a candy lady in a reputable community. Personally,
neighborhoods were not
a reputable community.
That's crazy. You just called us the slums.
I said I'm from the slums. I said I've never seen it, and I am a product of a low-income environment. I'm an inner city kid.
I know it was called inner city. I learn stuff new every day. I just called it the hood.
I mean, like there is the hood, but like in terms of like my husband grew up in the suburbs, or like whether or not you grew up in the country, I was an inner city kid. Like I grew up in the heart of Orlando, so it's rough.
Damn, I didn't know that about Orlando. I just see Disney.
No, there's a very high death rate on the other side of Disney. That's what I'm saying. Stick with the palm trees before you.
Dang, not the other side of Disney. That's how I feel about New Orleans. Stay in the French Quarter. Now, when you leave, you most likely get beat up, shot, and killed. Now, that's on you.
You know, it's so weird because like it's the same thing with like the White House, or like when you're in DC, is that like you'll have Capitol Hill and then like some of the worst neighborhoods on the other side.
Don't go
it's always like that. Like in Orlando, you have Disney, you have all these beautiful hotels and resorts, but on the other side is some of the worst communities that we have. It's so weird.
But I feel like that's a product of gentrification, because they had to push people out to make those places the way that they are. That's my thought, anyway.
No, I agree.
I can't say for certain because, like, I know the community that I grew up in, it used to be predominantly white, and then black people moved in after redlining, and then white people left, and then the community, crack epidemic, it all just kind of went down. So these are communities that used to really, like, be land that people owned, and they sold it and got the fuck out of Dodge.
You should read The Color of Law.
I have read that book.
Oh, you have?
Yeah. Not garbage. Jessica, you're loud tonight.
Yeah. Screaming on the internet.
We're all cake.
I don't know who said that.
Who even said that?
I think it was Monet.
Alana, you have no other guesses?
I just have a feeling.
I think in fact that milk was bad, and that's probably why I've been having stomach issues all day and all night.
I don't know.
I had to
thought maybe not drink it anymore.
No, this is a new glass, a new tea with new milk.
But
and it's still bad?
Did you check?
No, so the milk I had before, I tasted it by itself and I said, yeah, this is spoiled. So I poured it out, got rid of it. But then I opened a new milk and made a fresh tea because I was going to have my tea out of the way. So I made a fresh tea, cleaned the cup. And you can tell this is the tea now. The other one, dang, I really messed myself up. That's what I get, man. I don't be want to throw stuff away.
Same. I'm glad you could join us. Fried cabbage, I like.
It's so good. Sugar.
Well,
I've never had bitter cabbage.
I've never known cabbage to be bitter.
I've never known it to be bitter. They're good for you with the health facts tonight.
I love Brussels sprouts. They are so good. Have you had the smashed Brussels sprouts that you roast?
Yes.
Put some bacon bits on top. Yes.
I know Ashley has a Discord. Brie, do you have a Discord?
I do. It's attached to my Patreon.
Yeah. Not the end. Freeze cups. I've heard them called freeze cups.
I have heard them called freeze cups, but we call them frozen cups. But in New Orleans, we said cold drink, and y'all be talking about soda. So really, what's the situation?
Because any drink could be cold. It doesn't have to be soda.
But in Chicago, they call it Coke. And you be like, what kind of Coke? They'd be like, Coke, bitch, Pepsi or Fanta. Stop playing games. And then you get mad. Then you get angry. But they call it Coke. Everything's a Coke.
All right.
Okay.
Y'all didn't know that?
No.
It's frustrating. It's really frustrating.
Um,
I thought it was called Coke.
what's an elotero?
I think it's basically the same thing as a candy lady.
Yeah, but like
Yeah.
you're Mexican, so yeah.
The elotero is the person who do the corn, y'all. They got the corn on
That's
the
called elotes.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's what the person is.
Oh, I
corn.
never knew they had a name. I just knew that they was selling sweet corn on the side of the road with a whole bunch of Parmesan cheese on it. I
Yeah.
didn't know that they had a name. I'm sorry.
No, it's getting go ahead. Off the internet.
Slide out.
Okay,
And
I live at the border, and every time I see it, people just say, "Oh, like, do you want elotes?" or like, "There's an elotes truck."
No,
I've never heard other titles.
that person needs a raise. Do you hear me? Because I grew up on the south a little bit, not too much, but a little bit on the south side of Milwaukee. That's where all the Mexicans, Dominican Republic, the people from El Salvador, they all kicking it on the south side, and they always have the eloteros there. But my friends from Chicago said they call it Coke.
Oh,
Chili bear. So what's chili, and is it in the shape of the bear?
No, it's a free.
Y'all not gonna do my Charleston folk like that. So you just go ahead and just leave that conversation alone. Let's just go ahead and cut that. Move on to the next comment. And I'm gonna be myself.
Correct.
I said we're on cake. Huh.
Yeah.
I stand by that. They're basically baby cabbages.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
That's why I don't get why people don't like Brussels sprouts, because it's giving same.
No, they taste different.
It's called
You're
pop,
not making it right.
not cola or coal, whatever.
Well, some of you Chicagoans that I know say that it's called Coke.
My grandma calls it pop.
So maybe y'all on a different side.
What Chicago did you go to?
I don't know. It was over 15 years ago.
Okay.
They do. Oh, I love it in the cup because it's quick, especially if you're on the go. You don't have to deal with biting. And I don't like corn on the cob. We all know that. But if they shave it up and put it in the cup, I'm gonna eat it.
That's fair. All right, let me pull up
Mayo
our
and
timer.
cheese combo that I'm really it's not sitting well with me. But I love that for y'all.
You don't really taste the mayo. It's really the cheese you taste.
Yeah. I feel like Charleston did itself when they chose chili bears. But we're gonna start a timer.
Now we call it Mexican street corn. I gotta pause.
Who's we? Tangible reads real quick, please. Who's the we? Is it
better be you and your husband, because that's out of pocket.
Because I feel like I have heard Black people call it Mexican street corn, but I know it's called like elotes. But I need to know.
No, that's wild. You're like, you want some Mexican street corn? Like that's
call it by its name.
Black
people love so. All right, I'll see y'all in 60. We're back from our last sprint of the night.
What a sprint that was.
Did you get some reading done?
I did. I think I got about 13% more read.
Good. How about you, Alana?
I got a little further into my book, yeah. I think I got like 7 more chapters in.
Oh, you're almost done. Ashley, did you read? Yeah.
Yeah, I got through a little bit of Root Magic. So it's good.
Is it a reread for you or no?
It's my first time reading it.
Huh.
It's good. It's a little bit more creepy than what I expected. So I may also pick up Eden Royce just released a new one, I think this month or last month. So I may pick that one up too.
Had I known you were reading Root Magic, we could have buddy read it.
Are you reading it? You know what?
Surprised
Man,
said that.
F-U-C-K-U, bro. Because
I
that
have
was a
so many buddy reads going on.
That was a fucking stray. I'm sorry, Monet. That was a stray, Robin, and you know that shit was a stray.
It wasn't.
It was though.
You know that was
a stray. That was personal.
After that text today.
Exactly. Thank you, Alana. You know exactly what you just did. That's why you covered your mouth.
Buddy reading with y'all though.
I think The Color of Law is a very important read. My only, I guess, caution with reading it is that it doesn't sensationalize the context. So it hits you with fact after fact after fact after fact, and there's not much like reflection. And so it can feel overwhelming to just feel all those emotions. And I think I prefer when an author goes through the digestive process with you. But The Color of Law isn't like that. It's here's the law, here's how it affected people. Here's the law, here's how it affected people. And it's like that throughout the entire story. A bit like, what is that, the Black apartheid or the medical apartheid, where it's like fact after fact after fact after fact. And it's like, okay, hold on. So I suggest reading those two books in like smaller doses. Or in a group setting where you have a free space to discuss the emotions that you're feeling. Please, not this. Back to the bitter cat. You've just been chilling with us? That's cool too. That is so cool too. Are you liking this? Lone Woman? I really enjoyed Nana. I enjoyed the journey and the experience more than I did the ending.
Agreed.
Yeah, it's one of those things where like the fun is in the ride, not the destination. Lone Woman. Is there a book called Lone Woman? Okay, the last chapter of Color of Law made me side-eye the author because it was too neutral for me. You spit all, yeah, but because I am in a highly polarized state, which is Texas, so I'm studying education in Texas. Any book that covers history with bias is challenged. So by keeping the diction so broad and so unbothered, it allows it to remain in classrooms to be used. But if it can be argued that it is carrying sentiments that shed a bad light or put the US government in a negative perspective, it's typically challenged by the Board of Education. So it's like a double-edged sword of like, you could have really put oomph into the book, but also it definitely would have been challenged and out of hands of people who probably need that information. Out There Screaming. Is this a series?
Is that the Jordan Peele book?
Oh yeah, is that one?
I need to check that out. The ending, it left a lot to be desired.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's a short, fun ride. Good. Oh, we're gonna end soon here because it's late and my comrades have work in the morning for the employed.
Yeah.
It was very extensive. They have a lot of it's very well researched. So there's that. I recently learned that there is a really popular US history book. It is really, really popular. But it's been removed from Texas schools because of the language. The language places blame and culpability on the US government. And so it's been snatched out of all the classrooms. And so it's really just a choice of words. You have to lay things out in a very dry, matter of fact manner. You can't have an opinion on it as an author because then they challenge the book. It's an anthology. I don't typically like anthologies, but I haven't given them a try. Like Teenage Monet did not like anthologies, and so I just never went back in my adulthood. Who knows? I might like them more today. But anthologies and poems, they've just never been my. They've never been my vibe. Oh, okay, I thought there was a book like Lone Woman because I was gonna be like, good night, good night. Okay, well, thank you guys for joining our sprints tonight. I am not aware of who's sprinting tomorrow at this moment.
Ashley.
Who? Oh, look at that. Tomorrow's sprints will be on Ashley's channel over at Bookish Realm at sometime Eastern Standard Time. There we go. 8:00 Eastern Standard Time. So thanks for joining, guys. And I'll see you guys tomorrow in the chat. Good night.